So on my last video, I thought we were heading to Red Bluff. I said we were heading to Red Bluff, but we ended up staying in Redding and just practicing stalls up over the Happy Valley area. Today we actually are heading to Red Bluff, and we're going to practice landings. The reason we go to Red Bluff is because it's a little less intimidating of a runway. Benton's shorter. It's got cliffs on both ends of the runway, so no matter how you approach it, it requires a little bit more skill than Red Bluff, which is a flat open field. You can pretty much screw up whatever you want and probably survive it. So I think it's about 15 minutes to get down there, and then we'll probably spend an hour or so down there and then head back up this way. One of the things I'm really excited about today is it's much nicer out. There's no clouds. We had some overcast before, so I'm hoping the video turns out better as well, but it's definitely a much better day this Sunday than it was last Sunday to go flying. So again, two good things going for us, heading down to Red Bluff, and we got great weather, so excited.
There we go.
There you go.
It's just not getting enough gas. I guess maybe we may have to hit it with about 6 primes and see what happens.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, so we want our mixture set where we're currently at.
Let's see, where are you with it? We want to put it to T. I think they told us to put it about to the T. Right about right there.
T for taxi.
That's for taxi. T for taxi.
See, we got our oil pressure. It's going into the green. We look good there. Avionics on. That should kind of hit our noise cancellation.
Okay, there we go. Wow,
Is it better for you?
Yeah. Well, the noise cancellation came on, so that's good.
Temperature 14, dew point 7. Altimeter 3038.
30.
Use landing runway 34. Advise on initial contact. You have uniform.
3038.
Reading tower information, uniform 175.
Interesting. So it's a little different here. Well, wait a minute. Look at that. It's coming up a little.
Temperature 14, dew point.
Because actually it's 1700 here.
038.
1720.
1720 here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Advise on initial contact.
Or you mean 720?
Yeah, that's close enough.
It's 720. Not
What's that?
It's 720, correct? Not 720.
Say again?
It's 720 here, not 1720, correct?
720. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I want to make sure I got that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,720 is your traffic pattern altitude. Yeah. Okay. Well, you got a little. I'd say you got a little bit of wind coming from the north, and so I would say 3-3 would be because you want to take off into the wind.
Okay. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm just making sure I get comfortable.
That's a good deal.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah, you see where your feet have to be in order to get full control of the brakes. That comes in handy when you're landing, as we found out.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did find out after changing underwear. Before takeoff, controls check. Let's do that again just to make a habit, like you said.
Yeah, good idea. In the habit of doing it.
Yeah, those look good. Throttle, 1800 RPMs.
Close enough.
Okay.
Close enough.
Engine gauges, check. Want to make sure that our oil pressure looks good, our fuel pressure.
Yep.
Oil temps climbing,
Coming
fuel
up.
gauges look good.
Yep.
We're going to check our vacuum, suction. Looks good. We're going to check carb heat and then magneto, so we do carb heat first. I thought we did it last, but... So 18, we got our drop. Looks good. That carb heat to cold, our RPMs increase. Back to 18, a little high, but on my rev, so we're going to go to the left magneto. Get it drop. Engine still sounds good.
Go back up to...
Go back up to both.
Yeah. Well, you don't get much of a drop at all. That's good. But you got about 60. And then...
We're on the right magneto. Not much of a drop either, but it is a good drop.
Yeah, you get about 60. That's good.
Okay, and then we'll go back to both.
Yep.
And set throttle to 1,000 RPMs.
I want to bring your throttle all the way back to idle. See what it idles, because when you come in to land, you want it to idle.
Right, you don't want it to die, correct.
There you go. It looks pretty good. Now you can run it up to 1,000 RPM just to keep it nice and stable. Okay, now
Flight instruments are set. We did our altimeter.
Just go through your basic 6. Should be 0 airspeed.
0 airspeed.
Your little airplane is set for your eyesight.
Yes, altimeter set correctly. 720.
Altimeter set. The turn coordinator shows airplane level and the ball centered.
Yep.
Now you might want to set your DG, directional gyro, or heading indicator.
We can't use the compass, they said, because it's off. So.
Oh, this is off?
Yeah, remember that's what Eric was telling us, is that the compass, remember we were off like 10
wow.
degrees.
Well, you know, actually you're right. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.5. We should be headed this way for 1.5, and we're almost 1.5. And the last thing that maybe you might want to put on there is mixture rich.
Oh, set mixture for rich during takeoff, correct.
Yep.
All right, we need to add that on there.
So we're ready to go.
And then we're going to want to get, once full power VY,
You know,
is going to be 85.
maybe what we ought to do as a demonstration is to take off with 10 degrees of flaps. See how it feels.
Okay.
We will get off the ground a little quicker, but that doesn't mean that we need to get out of ground effect that quick. We need to get to at least VX before we take off.
Which is 76.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't you put 10 degrees of flaps on
Sure.
now? There you go. All right. Okay, we are ready. So you can make your radio call. I don't see any traffic. Do you?
No, I don't see any traffic. Benton traffic, Cherokee 5685, uniform, departing runway 33 to the left, downwind to the south. Benton?
Perfect.
That close? Wait to see if we hear anything back, which we don't, so
Nope.
we're good?
We're good to go. Get lined up with the runway. Remember, the stripe line is in your crotch.
Yep, stripe line in the crotch. Okay, here we are. The crotch.
All right.
We're ready?
Looks good to me.
All right, so I want to go heels to the floor.
Yep, and
Full power.
full power. And of course, you're going to have to get that right rudder in there because you're going to have that left turning tendency now.
All right, red 40.
See, so how it's, see how it wants to
60.
come up a little bit? Yeah, go ahead. Keep that right rudder in there. There you go. Now drop the nose just a little bit.
Boy, we got
once you get
there.
now once you get stabilized, now you can drop that 10 degrees of flaps. There you go, and then assume the pitch attitude for your VY, 85, 90.
Yep, that's right about where we're at now.
Okay, that's good.
85, maybe just a hair. Okay. Whew. Boy, that was a little side.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there. You lost the rudders a little bit. You probably were distracted slightly because it was starting to come off the ground.
Yeah.
You notice it did come up a little bit, but it was not really flying yet. It was in ground effect.
I think that's, that's what I was
so you have to be careful of that.
So we got to start making our left to
Yep, turn to our crosswind.
Crosswind. Do I announce this?
No, you don't have to, because you've already told them you're leaving on a left downwind to the south. Keep your pitch attitude for climb. When you get into a turn, you tend to drop it a little bit.
Okay, we're at 90 miles an hour right now.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
RB6 is 5 to the south over the ponds inbound. Be flying enough wind east of the field for crossing entry 33 and looking for the Cherokee on the downwind departure.
Just tell them you're on downwind departing to the south.
5856 Uniform 1, downwind departing to the south.
He's out there somewhere. There's Mary Lake right there.
There's Mary Lake, yes. And now we're just going to get downwind parallel with the runway.
Right, and then just leave to the south, and we'll climb up to 3,000 feet.
Okay.
And be on the lookout for that guy. It's close enough to parallel with the runway. I'm looking.
Colonel 5297 is on left downwind, runway 13, Oroville.
Oroville?
That's Oroville,
Wow.
yeah. Well, 128.80 is used by a lot of different airports in the North State. Now let's track the Red Bluff VOR.
Okay.
And it just so happens that what they have on the nav side here for the VOR, they've got 1084, which is the, I don't know what 1084 is. I thought that might be Reading. Not sure, but at 115.7.
1084 is right there. It's a VOR for Reading.
Reading, okay. I thought it was 9, but that's okay. And so they've got it on 1084 right now. Let's switch it to 115.7. And all you do is switch it over right there.
Runway 30. Unable to land due to turbulence. Urgent pilot weather report. At Half Moon Bay, California. 120 radio. At 5 nautical miles. Time 1750 Zulu.
Yeah, I see the power lines.
Yep. And the power lines will lead right, these power lines lead right to the airport. If you stay on this power line right here, you'll be on kind of a left 45 for runway 33 at Red Bluff. And I'll show you here while we're going along. Red Bluff is exactly the same as Benton. It's 3.3 and 1.5, and it's left downwind. Here we are. We're over here somewhere. We're coming in. We're following the power lines.
And watch traffic. We have your insight here.
So we're following the power lines and coming in like this, and then we'll make a left downwind, and then a left base, and then a final approach into 3.3. I'm sure that that's what it's going to be, but let's find out. What we want to do is change this to the ASOS frequency in Red Bluff, and that happens to be 120.775. And we'll switch it from 122.8 to 120.775.
Automated weather observation 184.
Oh, you can turn that off.
Zulu. Wind 340 at 05.
Okay.
Visibility 10.
5 knots.
Sky conditions
Yeah.
clear.
I'm going to switch. I'm going to put this on 123.0.
07
Red Bluff.
CTAP 3040.
And we'll listen on 123.0, which is their CTAF, Common Traffic Advisory Frequency.
Yep.
And we'll see where planes are landing on 3.3 or 1.5.
106 Echo Juliet at the woodpile, 3 mile 45, left traffic 15, Lincoln.
That's Lincoln, way down in Lincoln.
Rockland traffic, Cherokee.
Dexter.
Left base to landing, 15 Lincoln.
Okay, that's Lincoln. Sounds like we got a bunch of people in Lincoln. Let's see what happens with Red Bluff.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform, approximately 7 miles northwest of approach for runway 33, Red Bluff.
And you notice you're dropping about 500 feet a minute,
Yes.
which which is kind on your passengers. And you're in about a, looks like maybe a 15-degree bank turn. Looks pretty good. Kind to your passengers.
Passengers. Wasn't too kind during that takeoff.
Okay.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a left.
45.
Left 45 for runway 33, Red Bluff.
Left crosswind off of 15.
Yeah. And then pretty soon when we get up here a little ways, you're still coming down. We're going to turn and be on a left downwind.
Runway 33, okay.
Runway 33. You could point more that way. When you're coming in at 45, you should kind of aim for the center of the runway. Approximately the center, maybe toward the...
Oh, that's the right thing. And I was looking over there, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you see
I thought that was the VAS here.
Oh, okay. You see it.
All right, now.
Yeah. And, of course, we're getting down to 1,350. And when we get to that point where we'll turn, then you can make the radio call for the left downwind. Okay, now you want to put some power on, back up to 2,400, or else you'll continue to go down, see? So you want to get that back up there again. Keep the pitch attitudes exactly the same. It's going to want to go up on you, so you got to kind of keep it where you want it.
Traffic, not too high now.
5 mile GPS 15 approach.
2,400. A little bit more. You got to get it up to 2,400. Now you can make your turn and make your call for left downwind.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a left downwind for runway 33, Red Bluff.
Perfect. I'd get a little more power on if I were you to keep you in the air. Remember, you're starting to come down.
Sorry, I'm getting hot now.
Yeah.
Starting to fog up. Okay.
Okay, now when you get opposite your touchdown point, that's when you pull your power back to, watch your nose, you're too high, it's right there. And you're drifting in, so let's come on out a little ways here. Now pull your power back to 1,700. Keep your nose down, keep it right there. You're getting tight, loosen up, loosen up, loosen up. Pull your power back to 1,700. Go ahead. Get used to the sound. That's good. That sounds good. Don't let me look over here. Just used to the sound. All right, now you're in the white arc, so now you can put 1 notch of flaps on. There you go. Resist the urge to creep in, and don't be in a hurry to land.
Okay.
All right, we're starting to come down. Now you can make your base turn. Left base. And I would put the fuel pump on now.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a left base for runway 33, Red Bluff.
This will be a touch and go.
Okay.
All right. So watch the nose, keep the nose there, because that is what's going to give you the speed you need. Keep coming around because you have to do the square pattern. Okay, you take a look at your approach. I don't see any airplanes on approach. Now you can put another notch of flaps on. There you go. And then turn into your final. You see you overshot it?
I way overshot
it. That's okay. No problem. Just work your coordinated rudder aileron to get back. And you far out enough so that you can correct it before you get there.
My RPM. Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a final runway 33, Red Bluff.
Good. All right. Now keep coming. Now line up with the runway.
94, Cessna 172, 10 miles southwest inbound for straight in runway 33, Red Bluff.
10 miles away and he's going to do a straight in.
What's wrong?
To the south he is.
Oh, he's doing, okay.
Yeah, but that's okay. We're going to get there before him. Trouble is, we may run into him as we go around. I mean, not literally run into him.
No, I know.
All right, so now you see you're a little low.
Okay.
So put a little power on to get there. But never change that pitch attitude. That pitch attitude stays right there. Put power on to get there. This sets your speed, remember.
Yes.
Okay, and your rudders are going to keep you straight down the runway. This is going to keep your wings level, the ailerons. Keep coming. You're doing good. Now you can put another notch of flaps on. Put that final notch of flaps on. There you go. Now watch the nose. You're getting you don't want that nose to come up. Now put a little more power on because you need a little bit of power to get there. Don't let that nose come up because that'll slow you down too much. Keep going. You're doing good. Keep your rudders straight down the runway. Put that white line in your crotch. Got it. You're doing good. Now it tells me right now you got the runway made, so you can start pulling the power off little by little. We got a long runway, so don't worry about it. Keep the nose there. Now pull the power. You're gonna have to get it all off now. All of it. Yeah, take it off. Now let's line up with the runway. Line up with the runway.
I need your help here.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just follow me. I'm just going to bring it down. There we are on the ground. Wasn't the best of landings because we were a little too slow. Okay, so drop your flaps now. All the way. Got it all the way?
Yes, all the way down.
All right, and then full power, and we're going around.
We're going to take off?
Yeah, we do. Right rudder, get that right rudder in there. No brakes, right rudder. Yeah, heels on the floor.
We're at 60.
There you go, and start to lift it a little bit. There you go, yeah, we're thrown off just fine. You notice we got a little bit of a crosswind there.
Yeah.
So we'll go on out here until we get to about 900 feet. And that's when we'll make our turn for the crosswind, and you can do a radio call for the crosswind. And what do you got, about 95 there, something like that?
Yeah, a little bit more. We're at almost 100.
Okay. Well, 90, whatever's good. What you want to do is you want to be able to climb, but you don't want to have the nose so stuck so far in the air that you can't see anything.
Right.
Okay.
Now we're going to want to make a left.
A left crosswind turn and a call for the...
Still at full power?
Yeah, yeah, because we've got to climb up to 1,350.
Okay. Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a right crosswind, runway 33 Red Bluff.
Left crosswind.
Correction, left crosswind, runway 33 Red Bluff.
Good.
Red Bluff area traffic, Skyhawk 522, correct Foxtrot, 10 miles out from the airport for a straight in for runway 33 Red Bluff.
Okay, now roll out.
Red Bluff traffic moment there, 95, 772, 10 miles south of airport, straight in runway 33, and we are 3,000 feet.
Oh boy. And we want to check our downwind, then we want to turn. When you get out to the power lines there, see the power lines?
Yeah.
Make your turn for downwind and make the call.
I see him right there.
Okay.
He's got his lights. Do we have our lights on?
No, we don't. We don't need them today. They always put their lights on.
4,000 for a straight in for runway 33 Red Bluff.
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry, that was transition.
4,300 feet.
Now, you're going too fast. So, pitch, power, trim. Pitch, power, and you should be trimmed for it.
We're 7.5 miles from...
And you notice how you're drifting out this way?
Yes.
And now you're going to have to pull the power because you're way high. Pull the power. Yeah, get it down. And line up with the runway in parallel to it. And we'll try to find out where those people are. I don't know said you saw one of them.
Thought I did, yeah.
You want? Let me do it. Red Bluff traffic, this 5685 uniform. Marmot's coming in on a straight in. Where are you now? We don't have you in sight.
Lincoln traffic, Skyhawk.
Come on, man.
And we are at the Marmot. It's 9 miles, straight in, runway 33.
9 miles.
7 knots going from Red Bluff VR for a straight in runway 33.
Red Bluff traffic, Skyhawk 522 Quebec Foxtrot, about 6 miles at 3,500, descending in for a straight in for runway 33, Red Bluff.
5685 uniform. We're going to be doing a left base for runway 33, Red Bluff. Okay, pull the power and let's go. Let's get in. These guys are pain in the butt, man. Long straight in.
Delta Lima,
So we can left base?
runway 33 for a straight out departure, Red Bluff.
Okay. And pull it back to, remember, 1700 RPM.
We want to notch your flaps?
And notch your flaps. Good. And then when we come around here, you see the runway, that's where you are. And you're in pretty good shape right here. Okay, now roll out. Watch your nose, you're too high. There you are, right there. And then put another notch of flaps on. There you go. Now let's look at our approach.
Red Bluff area traffic, Skyhawk 522 Quebec Foxtrot. Going to join, enter at a 45 for a left downwind for runway 33, Red Bluff.
Okay. Go ahead and make your final approach and make a call.
Okay, we didn't make a base call.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did, okay.
Yeah.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on final, runway 33, Red Bluff.
Actually, we didn't, but that's okay. Okay, now see how high you are?
Yes.
Well, the only way you're going to get down is to pull the power.
Keep my nose where it needs
Keep your
to be.
nose, always keep the nose right there. And line up with the runway. Never change the attitude of that nose.
Yes.
That's going to give you the speed you want.
And we are way high.
And you're way high, so pull back a little bit of power. And line up with the runway.
How many?
You got your left. We got one more notch of flaps to put on?
Yes.
Okay.
1,300,
Go ahead.
Red Bluff.
There you go. Good. Now we'll slow it down even more and come down faster. So pull the power, because you're going to have to pull some power to get there. You notice the numbers, 3-3?
Yeah.
If they're coming, if you get this right, just there, and keep it right there, don't dive to the numbers, keep the pitch attitude the same, and the numbers are coming right at you,
Yeah.
you're on target. You're on target, on speed. What do you got there? 70?
70.
Yeah, good.
Red Bluff area traffic.
But we're dropping a little bit. We're now at 60.
About the feet, going to fly over the airport
And then-
join the left downwind for runway 3.
Just keep it right here. You're doing fine.
270.
You're doing fine. Now keep straight down the runway. Put that white line in your crotch.
I'm trying to, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're letting that nose come up. Nose comes up, we go slower. Not good.
Okay.
Red Bluff
Okay.
traffic,
There you go.
Delta Lima,
Okay, keep it there.
north of the airport, climbing through 1700.
Ah, you've drifted over to the left again. Get over to the right. Get over to the right. Get that white line in your crotch. White line in the crotch. White line in the crotch. Get the nose down. Okay, now you can pull the power. Power. And then we'll slowly settle it down. Go. Now, flaps up or down.
Got a traffic moment, 95, that's on 172.
Okay, and then
We break
full power and we'll go around.
1,300 to the west.
Right rudder.
Red Bluff area traffic, Skyhawk 522 Quebec Foxtrot, approaching over the field.
Right rudder.
Feet, entering for a left.
Okay,
downwind
bring it up. There you go.
Yeah, the right 270, Red Bluff.
You drift over a little bit because you got a little bit of a crosswind there. So you got to get that right rudder in. Keep it straight down the runway. Let's make this one a full stop.
Okay.
We'll have a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Iced coffee. So eventually you start feeling more comfortable, huh?
Yeah, well, the thing is, you got to practice it. You got to do it over and over again, and you got to do the same things all the time. Get into the habit.
So it's not normal for a person like me to still be like a little bit nervous.
Well, you only had about, what, 6 landings in this thing?
Barely, yeah.
Yeah, so what do you expect?
Okay, so we're going to get 900. We're going to start making our left crosswind.
Left crosswind.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685, uniform on a left crosswind, runway 33, Red Bluff.
You're doing good on the radio, by the way. Really good on the radio. Now watch your nose. You see how you got it down? Bring it up a little bit so you can get some climb.
Okay.
It's the only way you're going to climb.
Because we're climbing.
Yeah. Okay, roll out now. You want to do a square pattern, remember. Roll out here. You want to do a square pattern. And we want to look at downwind. Look at your pitch attitude. You're never going to climb, unless you get it up a little bit. There you go. Now, you're at pattern altitude, pitch, power, trim.
Which is 17.
Yeah, no, 1,350.
Okay.
Pitch, power, and you've got the trim set already.
Red Bluff traffic, experimental 742 Golf 9.
About 22.
And inbound Red Bluff.
And then you can make your left turn to downwind.
Drifting.
Okay.
There's that guy right there.
Okay, is he ahead of us?
That's a helicopter. No, I don't know what that is. That might be a plane.
Yeah, it might be one. There is a guy out there.
Yes, he's going the same direction we are. See him?
No, I don't see him. Well, make your turn.
Passing overhead at 3,000.
He's higher than us.
Oh, I see him, yeah. He's going to come around. Looks like he's going to come around and join up. 45. So let's make our left turn and then make your radio call.
We're still kind of high, so.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Whoa. Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a left downwind, runway 33, Red Bluff.
Good. Okay. Now watch your nose.
Altitude Quebec Foxtrot beginning right 270 to enter the downwind for runway 33, Red Bluff.
Yeah, he's coming around. So we got him in sight. You pay attention to what you're doing. When you get opposite your touchdown point there, then it's 1,700 RPM. We're a little far out, as you can see. Okay. But we can adjust as we go in, and we adjust that with power. Okay, so bring it back to about 1,700. That's good, right there. You hear that?
Yeah, you hear it. Okay.
That's good. We're close. And then put a notch of flaps on once you slow down a little bit. There you go. One notch of flaps.
Skylane 8763 X-ray.
Good.
7 miles north.
Nose is high.
ILS 15.
Right there.
Right there.
What you're not doing is you're not paying attention to the pitch attitude.
Okay.
You got to get it nailed.
Okay.
And now we can make a left turn to base and call a base.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on a left base, runway 33, Red Bluff.
And then when you get
Another notch of flaps.
yeah, another notch of flaps.
Where is that? Okay. Pitch attitude. Watch pitch attitude.
Yep,
We're at
watch
about
that. Yep.
Red Bluff traffic, experimental 42 Golf on a 4 mile 45 for a left downwind, 33 Red Bluff.
Okay, another notch of flaps. That's it.
Bluff area traffic, Sky High 522.
Watch
entering the left downwind for runway 33, Red Bluff.
Okay, now.
So he's right behind us.
Yeah, don't worry about him.
Okay.
You, pretty soon you're going to turn final. You're going to own the runway.
Okay.
They have to get out of your way.
Okay.
I'm still worried about that guy coming in from 10 miles out. Of course, he hasn't called yet. He should call when he gets over the VOR. Okay, so you may need a little bit of power to get there, see? So put a little power on. What's your airspeed now?
We're at 90.
It's good. On
Right about 90.
base, you're on 90. When you turn and put another notch of flaps on, you're going to be about 70. That's a good speed to come in. I don't see anybody. So now you better start making your turn to...
Air traffic, Sky High 522, Quebec Foxtrot on the left downwind for runway 33.
And now you can make your radio call.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform on left final, runway 33 Red Bluff.
Okay, and then...
Traffic 42 Gulf, join the left downwind, the 33 Red Bluff.
Now showing we're low.
The other downwind traffic in sight.
You'll be okay by the time you get there. Just adjust your power. Always keep the pitch attitude the same. Now you can put another notch of flaps on if you want.
Red Bluff area traffic, Sky High 522, Quebec.
There you go.
Base for runway 33 Red Bluff.
All right, watch the pitch attitude. There you go, right there. Look at there, you are right on the glide slope. So if you start pulling the power back just a little bit, you'll stay on the glide slope. Watch the numbers, 3-3. If they're coming right at you, that means you're on target. If they're starting to go under you, see like they are now, that means you're high. Pull power. Pull the power, pull up the power. And now we got to work on those rudders to get straight down the runway. Keep the wings level with the ailerons. There you go. Now you can pull power because you're way high.
42 Gulf, have the traffic on left base in sight. I'll extend my downwind slightly, and I'll be...
I think you need to be more to the right. You seem to want to drift to the left a little bit. Got to fix that. Watch that pitch attitude. You got to keep it right there. Keep it right there. All right. Get that right rudder in because you got to come around.
Area traffic, Sky High 522, Quebec Foxtrot. Turn in left final for
Careful.
33 Red Bluff.
Okay, there you go. You almost got too slow. You got that nose up too high. Get too slow, you'll come slamming in. Always get that pitch attitude right. And then we'll just pull off right here. So get on the brakes. There you go. You got the brakes. We'll pull off at Delta.
Red Bluff traffic, left base, extended Red Bluff.
Now when you get past the old line right here, then you can make the call that you're off the runway. Go.
Red Bluff traffic, Cherokee 5685 uniform, clear runway 33 Red Bluff.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go over and park it by the...
Bluff area traffic, Sky High 522, Quebec Foxtrot, short final for runway 33 Red Bluff.
Let's park it by the terminal there. We'll go in and get a cup of coffee. How's that feel?
Yeah.
And then when you get over that way, then pull over, and we'll park it straight that way. Close to the car as possible. Like we got a lot of people that are looking at airplanes.
Fans here, huh?
Yeah.
Red Bluff traffic, 42 Gulf,
Keep going.
33 Red Bluff, left downwind departure.
Okay, now straighten it out here this way and stop right here by the door. Perfect. Okay, now you got to get the flaps down. Should have put those down when we got off the runway.
Yeah, we should have, all right.
All right, now it's shutdown mode.
Before landing shutdown, carb heat's turned off. That's correct. Fuel pump is turned off. Flaps are up. Avionics are off. Now, mixture set to lean, which is going to kill our engine. Once our engine dies, we'll turn the magnetos off, and then the master.